Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around 4.75 years roughly, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come. Not just a few weeks, months or years, but many generations. We're now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency. That'll benefit all our citizens. All our citizens hold our currency. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You come along, you register, and that's all there is to it. It helps if you come with a positive mental attitude because you'll fit in really well. We're also non-separatist, so it doesn't matter where you come from, what you look like, what gender you are, what height, weight, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all interlinked, but all individually unique. So all have something unique to offer our community. Therefore, all are of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. But before that, we'll have a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not short-term pleasure, but that ever-new joy that's within you and can't be destroyed, regardless of what's going on in the world around you. You'll still have peaks of pleasure and bouts of sort of depression, but it won't be affecting you in the same way because you'll have that inner comfort and joy within. And it's what everybody seeks, but not everybody knows that that's what they're missing in life. They know there's something missing and they can't think what it is and they don't know how to get it. You can't buy it. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need, whether it's relationships, money, travel, whatever it may be, it'll start flowing towards you. So that's what our little prayer and affirmation are about, which we'll get started with in just a moment. But first, let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. We know that not everybody can make 7 p.m. London time. It's not convenient for everybody, especially when we're global and we're in all 5 continents and most countries. So all of these events are recorded, and you're welcome whether you're watching the recording or whether you're on the live. If you're on the live, it's lovely if you pop in your name and where you're from in the comments. And then if you've got any questions, you can also add them in there, and we'll do our best to answer them as completely and honestly as we can. So let's just have a quick look who's in already. We've got Peter, who's top of the comments there from Cameroon. He's a regular at the top. Top of the pops, Peter from the Cameroon, Africa. Then we got Ron from Amsterdam in Holland. We got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal. Don from Vancouver Island in Canada. Mary from Chicago, USA. Ali from Pakistan, who has a question. Pop it in the comments, Ali, and we'll get to it as soon as we can. We got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. And we've got Orin in from Monrovia. So lovely to have you all. And let's get started now with that little prayer, the affirmation. Then I'll tell you what's been going on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you. And we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Right, so let's first answer Ali's question. Withdrawals are automatic, Ali. If you put in a withdrawal of whatever it is, 0.000313 tokens, I don't know what that's worth in real money, but it is withdrawn automatically into your connected wallet in USDT, Tether tokens. So I don't know how much it is. It's probably only about $10, is it? Something like that. There is also a $2 withdrawal fee, but it's all in your hands. We don't do these manually. When you put it in, your wallet is connected, and it's all automatic. It should be in your wallet within, let's say, within minutes. It's usually within seconds, but within minutes. There is a video that explains the process. Let me see if I can quickly find it for you. It's in the sitemap, and it's on the how to withdraw, something like that. Withdraw your earnings. That will be it, I think. Is it? Linking your wallet. Let's just see if it's that one. Withdraw your earnings. Yeah, I think that's it. As I say, it is in the sitemap. You'll find pretty much anything that you need. If you go to the sitemap, you will get all these pages, and you can find the one that helps you. But there it is, okay? But I didn't receive my withdrawal. Yeah, if your wallet was linked and you did it correctly, then you've got your withdrawal. I don't know what your wallet is, if it's MetaMask or Trust Wallet or whatever it may be, it's gone there. Okay, your linked wallet will have received it. You may need to add the token to see it displayed. And if you go to We Share Abundance MetaMask, I think. That shows you how to set up your wallet and how to add the tokens in that you'll be needing, which are your ShareHope token and the Tether token. Okay, but it's all automatic, and it's within seconds usually. Okay. Right, what else? Okay, what's been going on today? You know, I'm not suspicious, but I could start being suspicious. Friday the 13th. Things were going well until about, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock. I can't remember what time it was. I don't think it was as late as 9 o'clock, when I was informed that there was a ticket in and people couldn't log into the ShareHope website. Well, it took us hours to sort it all out. It is sorted out now. We're not quite sure why it happened, but we know what caused it now after a lot of delving into things. It has been fixed and the site is all back now operating. But it meant that the site wasn't available for people for probably in excess of 12 hours. I don't know exactly how long. And so we have not run the matrix updates on the ShareHope program as we normally do on a Friday at about 5 o'clock. I can't remember whether it's 1:45, 1:15, half past, whatever, but it's round about 5 o'clock we normally do it. And it's automated. But we stopped the automation because I thought it was unfair. People may have wanted to get in and make sure they had an up-to-date subscription so they didn't lose their place, or so that they got the best place if they'd not had one before. Also, to make sure that their guarantee was intact, you've got to have 52 consecutive weeks of being in the plan for your guarantee to come in. What that means in effect is it can never cost you more than $130 out of pocket for a guaranteed minimum of $6,000 a month return. And so it's a no-brainer, really. But you've got to be consistent. You've got to keep, if you miss a week, your guarantee stops, and when you start again, it starts from that week. So you might have done 50 weeks and then you miss your subscription in week 51. Week 52, you start your subscription again when you're back on week 1. So you don't ever want to lose your subscription because it scraps your guarantee until you start it again. And also you lose the best position you will ever have in the matrix. So you've got until tomorrow around about 4 o'clock when we run the last cron on the updates to make sure that your subscription is up to date in the ShareHope program. And we'll run it tomorrow at 5. Because of that also, I'm not doing the ShareHope free money allocations tonight, because there are people that might have missed out on it because of this time that the site wasn't available. So we're doing those tomorrow, but we are going to do the Active Elite withdrawals tonight as soon as we get through with the update. So that took up a lot of time. It took up my time, it took up Devyani's time, took up the server team's time. We got in touch with Rohit, we had him working on it as well. Eventually, as I say, we did get it sorted out, but it was early afternoon here by the time that we did get that remedied. But it is all good now. And if it happens again, we know where we'll be looking, but it shouldn't happen again. We are going to tomorrow put in some safeguards to make sure that that same situation doesn't occur again. Okay, so that was the first part of the day. It's taken up quite a lot of time, and it's put me back in what I was doing, and it's meant that Devyani's not been continuing with the mall and things. So that there are quite a few things that it has delayed. It's not stopped them happening, but it has delayed them. Meanwhile, Vishal carried on with what he was doing, and he got there, and he was looking for feedback from me, but of course I couldn't get into it till he'd really finished his shift and gone. But I have left him some comments now, because I have started checking the program in the development server, and so there are things that do need adjusting. They're mainly in the reporting section, so it's clearer exactly what you're being paid for and who and everything else. And until that's there, I can't actually verify that the matrix is correct either. So it's holding me up on what I can do there. So it's all been a bit of a knock-on effect from that ShareHope situation that we had. So That's where we are development-wise. Devyani also had further queries from the Fun Miracles team, and she's handled those. They were expecting to get us into a meeting today, but they didn't come with it. And if they had, we'd have had to decline it anyway. We just haven't had the time. So that'll be going on next week sometime. Next week, I'm pretty sure that by next week we will have the Easy Team Builder available, up and running. I'm hoping we can do it Monday, or I don't think Monday. I don't think we get it done Monday. I'm hoping we can get it loaded Tuesday, if not Wednesday, but we'll wait and see. It's not a promise, but that's where we're looking at. So there is there is where we are with the Easy Team Builder, and because of that, we'll be running the Easy Team Builder $1,000 free money allocation on Wednesday of next week, and I'll give everybody time to get in, because while I've been doing this, I've checked, and I think there were 80 something, 88, 82, I can't remember, over 80 people that had sponsored people that are in the Easy Team Builder, and yet they're not in it. So they're going to miss out on commissions, matrix bonuses, payments, and all sorts of goodies. And so I've sent a message out to everybody, and I've listed the people that are sponsors of people that have joined the plan. And so they've got until Wednesday to get in the plan themselves and claim the. It might be before Wednesday, as I say. It might even be Monday, but I doubt it. It might be later than Wednesday. But when we run that the program, and we say, okay, we're going live, boom, we run the software and it allocates all the position. If you've not captured the people that you sponsored by then, you've lost them forever. You will never ever get them back. In fact, when you join, because everybody at some stage will join because it's a no-brainer, you've got to be either dead or dopey not to be in that plan when you understand it. Now, I know that some people don't understand it yet. So as the understanding spreads, everybody will join. But you will be in the people that you've referred downline instead of the other way around. Okay, so make sure that you get into the plan before we go live with it. Let's have a quick look. We've got a few more people in. Where are we? I sent those links out for people. We got Leon in from California. Thank you, Graham, for being one of the few constants in a world of chaos. Yeah, I'm constantly chaotic. Okay. We'll one thing. I mean, I never tell people my age, but I've lived a long time so far, and I'm planning to live a lot longer. So. But we have one member who today, and he's often come up with this, and we get a lot of members that do it, say, oh, I'm old, I'm 80, and I don't understand this, or I'm old, I'm 72 or 75, or, you know, that to me, that's not old, that's middle-aged, right? So don't imagine that you are old, because you're not. Once you start thinking that you're young and youthful and happy and joyous, and then you will be. So old doesn't enter into things. It doesn't mean that you're going to live forever. Nobody lives forever. But it doesn't matter what age you are, you can die in the next minute for some reason, for whatever cause. Something can happen and you're gone. Boom. That's nothing to do with age. Age has nothing to do with it. Age is a misconception. the longer you've lived, the more time you've had to enjoy life. But that doesn't mean that you haven't got a long time left to enjoy it even more. So don't get trapped into this, oh, I'm old situation. I'm old, I'm decrepit, I'm feeble, I can't understand, I can't do things like you can, okay? You can do everything better than you could before because you've now got more experience. Okay, got that off my chest. Right, where are we? We've got Norman in from Doncaster, England. We've got Bazina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. We got Orin asking a question because he was in earlier on. So please, I'd like to recommend to you to consider adding Binance Pay as a payment method to fund our AC wallet. Coin payment doesn't work in my country. There are multiple wallets that you can use, Orin, but they have to be DeFi wallets. You can't use Binance. You can use Binance's DeFi wallet, which is TrustPay, but you can't use Binance, and you can't use coin payments either. Come to that, so you have to find one of the wallets that are available that you can use from the list, and there are many of them. Okay. Deborah, will the ShareHope plan automatically update our account if we have the funds in our available cash wallet? No. You have to transfer the funds into your deposit account in the ShareHope plan. And my suggestion is you put in $130. And that way, I mean, obviously, you've got to be able to afford $130, but that way you never have to worry about it being out of subscription. It'll automatically update from your deposit account in the ShareHope plan. Now, if you've been in the ShareHope plan for 10 weeks, I don't know how long we've been going. I've lost track of things altogether. Well, let's suppose it was 10 weeks. Then no, that don't work out in 4 weeks, does it? Let's suppose it was 12 weeks. Let's suppose we've been going 12 weeks, which is like 3 periods, $30. Because it's only $250 a week. So knock that $30 off and stick $100 into your deposit account in the ShareHope plan. Because by the time you've had 52 consecutive weeks, if by some chance, and I think this is unlikely, but it could happen, that you are still not in profit from the plan, then we'll make it up so that it doesn't cost you any more out of pocket. And once you start getting into a profit situation, then you'll be able to just pull the profit out. Okay, so that is my suggestion. But no, just having it in your available cash wallet will not mean that you will automatically be updated in your subscription in the ShareHope plan. You will need to deposit the funds into your ShareHope deposit account. And we got Richard in from Devon in England. Peter, is the Power of One starting during the launch? Well, during the lunch is put, but I think it means launch. The Power of One is operational now. It has been operational for years, since we started pretty much. But if you're talking about the people that have joined the pre-launch of the Easy Team Builder, what we're doing is we're giving you 1 month Power of One bonus at 100% level. So that is the highest possible level. You're getting that for 1 month. You have to maintain it by referring one new member that upgrades into any of our plans every month. But it will start from the first of the month following our launch. and we will be launching this month. So it'll start from January the 1st. I hope that has answered your question for you, Peter. If it's not, let me know. Carl Lucas says, a bit late from New Zealand. Well, it's a long way to come, isn't it? Okay, halfway around the world. So there you go. Don Wilson says, I keep living until I'm not. Exactly. Okay. And we got David in from South Africa. Mr. Graham, I'm sorry for asking this. No, never be sorry for asking anything. Okay. We love your questions. Please explain briefly about the US dollar wallet current balance. Okay, no problem in asking any questions anytime, David. It clarifies it for you. It clarifies it for me when I'm making the answer. I have to think about it. And it clarifies it for a lot of other people that were probably wondering the same. Okay. It is mentioned in the FAQ page. If you go to the FAQ page, and you'll find that in the sitemap. However, the US dollar wallet is purely an information-only wallet. It is where we put in gifts and prizes and bonuses, and everything else goes into that wallet to show you what you've got. So you log in. If you're an active elite member, you log in and you'll see you've got $5 goes in for that day for logging in, and it goes into your US dollar wallet. If you get a bonus payment, it goes into your US dollar wallet. Might be a bonus for something that we've run at some stage, and then it goes, boom, $10 is in there, and it'll tell you what it's for. It's information only. That balance is transferred at the end of the month. When we do the month end things, that balance is transferred to your ShareHope Trust Fund, but it's transferred based on you having read your messages that are there. And if you've not read all your messages, you can lose up to 75% of that balance. So you might have, let's suppose you've got $1,000 in there. You might have 1,000, you might have 100, you might have 10, you might have 10,000. You know, it depends. It'll vary because lottery prizes as well go in there. You know, you could have won the top prize in the lottery in Group 6. I don't know what that was last month offhand, but it was probably $30,000 or $40,000 that could be in there. So when it is transferred into your ShareHope Trust Fund wallet, it is subject to you having read the messages, and you will always get at least 25% of it if you've not read any messages. But if you've read them all, you'll get 100%. So that is one of the things that it's there for. So you might have $1,000, you might have only read half your messages or whatever it is, and so you only get half of it transferred in. But you might also be Power of One qualified, and you might be Power of One qualified for 100%, for example. And so even though you lose 50% of it, when we transfer it, we're going to double up what you are having transferred, because your Power of One bonus counts on everything that's transferred in to your ShareHope Trust Fund. So you'd be back up at that level. If you've done what you should do and read all your messages and you've qualified for Power of One, you might have $1,000 in there, but it'll be transferred as $2,000 if your Power of One bonus is 100%. So I hope that's answered it. But I do suggest you go to the FAQ page. It really does need updating, so there'll be some information in there that does need updating. But I think on your US dollar wallet, it explains it, and it should be right because we've not changed anything there. Okay, so I hope that's helped you, David, and anybody else. But it is information only. whatever goes in there, boom, until it's transferred into your ShareHope Trust Fund. It's not really your money, if you like. It's there saying, okay, this is what we've got that we will transfer, subject to reading your messages and Power of One bonus. Okay. Numbers. I think I got numbers out. Get my glasses on, see if we have some numbers here. 13th of the 12th, yeah, we have. We have an increase of 114 in the 777 plan to 30,578 members in there now. We have just 5 new registered members, taking us to 50,784. That same 5 reflected in the active member count to 2,906. We have 1 increase in the ShareHope Pro members to 471. No change in the Multiply Weezer membership base, but we logged in and we did get enough to take us up to another $1 in the bonus pool, $10,618. You log into Multiply Weezer, you get a revenue share, and so we log in every day. You know, I think we normally get, it depends on what plans you've got active in there and things like that, but we usually get up to $1. You get odd days where we've had $3 or $4, and we've had days where it's only been maybe 50 or 60 cents, but usually it's about 80, 90 cents. Okay. I think that's covered the updates. As you know, Ram is working on the recruitment tool, and because he's in India and TikTok's not allowed in India, he's experiencing difficulty there, but he is gradually overcoming it, and he'll get there in the end, and we'll have that tool available. I doubt whether it'll be available when we launch, but I'm optimistic that it'll be available in the new year. One thing I have noticed when I've been going through and checking the people and the sponsorships in the pre-launch for the Easy Team Builder, a lot of people that have been coming in more recently have been referring people into the plan as well. So even without being live, even without any tools to help you, there are people that are seeing that this is such a wonderful plan and that it's pretty easy to get people to join. We've also got some really good members that have been with us for a long time that have brought in quite a number of people over the time, and we've got people that have been with us a long time, and only just recently they've started bringing people in into the plan. But it is a wonderful plan. It's a wonderful opportunity. I strongly recommend that you start building now. The more people you have in your plan, the faster you'll move through. If everybody gets 1 person a month, okay, we know you'll have over $200,000 a year in income from it after a couple of years. But why wait a couple of years when you can shorten that drastically by bringing in a few people now, you know, bring in 12 people a month instead of 12 people a year. Huge difference it'll make to your income. Okay. Right. Okay, David says he understands my description. Good. Thank you. And thank you for your question. And anybody else, never ever apologize for asking a question. Just ask away, and we'll always do our best to give you the right answer. I think I think we've covered the news and everything else. So what we have now is the we're going to pick 5 active elites for a withdrawal. Usual thing, we've got the spreadsheet set up. I think it's right. I didn't take out the 3 accounts that I should have done, but if one of them wins, we'll just draw another number. So that is Frami, Rosa and Rosita. They are still in that list. But everybody else is valid. We've got everything else in there, I think. I think it's right, and I think I've got the random.org set up as well. So let me just check here. Yeah, looking good. As I say, we're only going to do the active elite ones today because of the giving people more time to make sure they've got their pro membership in the ShareHope plan due to the downtime today. Okay, so let me do a screen share. Make sure that it's all above board, no cheating. Here we go. This is the spreadsheet. We've got the user ID, which is the same as the line number, the row number for all these people, and we sorted them into roughly into the payout situation. And if I know 2382 is what we've got in there, and you'll see that down here when we get down to the bottom. We should do. Well, just a minute, 2392. I don't know whether I misread that or whether I've got it wrong up there, but it's 2392. It is 2392. I better put my glasses on. Okay. Right. So those are the numbers between 2 and 2392. So if I stop sharing that and then we get another screen share done to get into random.org site. Okay, we're going to pick 5 people out. You can make a note of the numbers, but I'm going to put them into the spreadsheet and you can check that they are the ones. This is random.org. You can go to the site and see it. We just put in here minimum 2, maximum 2392. When we click generate, it's going to pick the first number, which is 925. So I'm going to put that in the spreadsheet. And then we'll go back to random.org and pick another one, 2111. Okay. And a third, boom, 2122. And a fourth, 541. And the last one. Last one. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. 1671. 1671. 1671. Okay. Let's stop sharing that. We'll go back to sharing the what do you call it, spreadsheet. And here we go. And those are the numbers: 925, 2111, 2122, 541, and 1671. So if we go down to 925, somewhere here, 925, Rich Dad. We copy all that lot. We go back up to the top and we put it in here. And those two match, that's correct. So there we are. We don't really need this in. We can hide those columns. Okay, all we need is the winner and the sponsor. So this is the winner, and this is the sponsor. And this is, if you like, the withdrawal rather than the prize. Okay. Okay, next one, 2111. We copy all that. We go back up to the top. Paste that in. And there we go, 2111, that agrees. 2122. 2122. Copy that. Go back up to the top. Got a match there again. 541. Oops, too far. 541. Copy that. Back up to the top. And 1671, the last one. Don't want to move. Here we go. $16.71. Okay, now because these are all $50, what we'll do is tomorrow, in addition to the ShareHope people, we'll do another 3 of these active elites. So we'll do another 3. I didn't hide that one, did I? And we are, that's better. We'll do another 3 tomorrow. And these people, provided they are in here, will all be receiving a matching payment. So tomorrow we'll do a few more in addition to the ShareHope people. We're going to do 3 ShareHopes instead of 2. So get yourself ready for tomorrow, and that's it. Let me save that. Okay. So congratulations to Rich Dad, Nagala, Roland, Arlequin, and Shantadev. Okay, and their sponsors, Archangel, Babanga, Tahiri, Gary P, and Rubrique. Okay, congratulations, everybody. Let's stop sharing that. Come back here. Okay, there we go. We're done for today. If you know anybody that is in that list, it's in the message in your inbox, that is a sponsor of somebody that's already committed to the Easy Team Builder, give them a nudge and get them to upgrade. We don't want them to miss out. We don't want them to miss out. Okay, that's it from me. God bless. Get out there. It's weekend, but there's never a better time than now to share some love and abundance and be of loving service to others. Do that, and you'll find that your life will be overflowing with happiness and joy. So until 7 p.m. tomorrow, London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, you know what? I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile.